Welcome to AMA 50, the podcast where you ask us anything and we give you three AMA-mazing answers in 50 seconds. In this fast advice improv show, our hosts are challenged to answer questions in 30 seconds, 15 seconds, and 5 seconds, respectively, one after the other, all under a minute. Thank you for listening to our random and fun advice podcast, but our word to the wise, we are not life experts, so follow our advice at your own risk. My name is Amy, and I am joined by my three co-hosts, Shay,
Hi.
Will,
Amy, welcome back.
and Kirsten.
Hi, Amy.
And we also welcome today's special guest, Heloise. Heloise, who
Howdy.
are you and what makes you qualified to give life advice?
I have acted with two of your co-hosts, Shay and Kirsten, and I have also been an exotic dancer for 10 years, so I kind of feel like I have seen and heard everything from everyone.
That is amazing. So, Kirsten, what is AMA 50?
Thank you so much for asking, Amy. AMA 50 is an improv game geared towards answering questions in the funniest and most concise way possible. I developed this game with the help of the AMA-zing AP improvisers, RIP. As Amy said, we will be answering questions from all over in under a minute.
Happy New Year, everyone! We are officially back, and for our first episode of the season, we are once again revisiting the New Year's theme by focusing on what is probably the number one New Year's resolution. Kirsten, tell us about our topic and source of questions for today.
Absolutely. New Year, New Me is a prevalent saying this time of year. It's like a mantra to make your resolutions about changing your physique, your health, your habits, or perhaps your own self-perception. For today's topic, we're exploring the differences and similarities between hashtag body goals and hashtag body positivity. These are two popular hashtags that can be shared but portrayed differently in many online communities. We've sourced our questions about anything and everything to do with body image and shifting cultural standards from our friends and followers on Instagram. A content warning for our listeners, we will be discussing themes related to some things people may find uncomfortable to listen to, but we are glad to have our friend Heloise as our guest today to help us navigate these difficult conversations by providing insight and playing the game with us.
So let's take a break and we'll be right back. And we're back. Let's play our first round.
Hello, this is Heloise coming at you with your first question. It comes to us from Chabza Doodle 98, and they ask, I personally am more on the body positivity journey currently, so that holds more important to me right now than any other body goals. What about you guys? Shay's getting 30, Kirsten's getting 15, Will getting 5. Shay, you ready?
All right. So I guess I'm kind of in the middle where I'm more on the body neutrality side of things, where it's kind of I want I want to focus more on function than form. Like I think it's not so much body goals, but I think my biggest resolution for 2026 is to exercise more. And it's more about feeling better than anything else. So that's my take on it.
Kirsten, you got 15.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, for me right now, it's body goals. Body positivity is excellent and amazing and important, but I think the most important thing you can do for yourself if you love yourself is take care of yourself. And for me, that works best if I set a goal and then I work towards it. That's when I'm the best me.
And Will, last one.
I'm positive this is the only body that I have. I don't
That
know.
was amazing.
Thank you.
Oh, well, on that note, uh, Sunny asks, how do you feel when you put on an article of clothing and it doesn't look like how you hoped it would on you? Heloise, you have 30 seconds, Shay, you have 15 seconds, and Kirsten, you have 5 seconds.
So the most amazing thing I got for myself this Christmas is an on-the-go like little stapler for your clothes that you can constantly like adjust them. It's almost like what they use at clothing stores to put tags on clothes, but you can use it to like make stuff fit better. I am like all about doing those little like economic thrift stuff and then make it fit you, make it look how you want it to look. So like get a portable sewing machine. If you don't know how to sew, you can get like a little stapler and it holds up in the wash. I've been using it.
Oh
Awesome.
my God, that's awesome.
I love this idea.
Cool.
Shay, you
Uh,
have 15 seconds.
so I think it depends on the kind of article of clothing, like a pair of pants or whatever. It's kind of women's sizes mean nothing anymore. So I'm always like, well, I'm a different size at every store, and that's it.
Great. And Kirsten, you
Hey.
have 5.
Oh my God, thank you so much. When I put on an article of clothing that doesn't fit like I hoped, I feel like I should put on a different piece of clothing.
Amazing.
I feel the same way. Although I want to find out about this stapler.
It's
Yeah,
like
that
it's like what they use at stores to like put
I
tags
think
on
they
clothing,
had it in
but you
college.
like fold the clothes together and then staple it to make it like tighter, or if something's too small, you can like open it and just use it for something else. I
They
do a
make
lot of that.
tape too for like temporary.
I need
The
that.
temporary tape.
I love and need that so much.
Well, I have our next question. Anonymous asks, what is your favorite form of physical activity? Let's hear Amy first in 30 seconds.
Okay, so my current favorite form of physical activity is this specific setting on the elliptical at City Fitness, where it basically has a built-in hit workout where it works like your glutes and you get cardio, but you also get toned at the same time, but just in your legs. You don't need to use your arms. So it's just like you can just sit there and like listen to an audiobook or listen to some music or watch a video and you get a full workout for your legs.
Hell yeah.
Heloise, what's your favorite form of physical activity?
Love to dance. I love movement. Any type of like free form workout is really my favorite form of physical activity. I'm like not a skater. I'm not good at balance. So anything where I can kind of just move around and chill.
Love this. All right, I have another one from
Oh,
Anonymous. Or what? Oh, Shay, I'm sorry. You have 5 seconds.
ah,
My bad.
Yeah, I had 15,
all
bro. Come
good.
on.
I look, man, time goes
Hey,
by so fast. Everything is fast.
time's fake. It's a construct. But anyway, and my answer is boring. It's walking because you can do it all the time and everywhere you go.
Okay, now I have a question from Anonymous. They ask, has the way you approach body positivity and body goals changed for you as you've gotten older for the better? Will, 30 seconds. Amy, 15. Heloise, 5.
Yes, it has absolutely changed throughout my life. Um, Body positivity. Yeah, like I used to hate having my picture taken, and now a big regret that I have is now there are no pictures of me, like from my youth. So my New Year's resolution is to get in more pictures so I can look back on myself and how I look and be proud of that. I don't know.
Amy, 15.
The way I've approached it has definitely changed. Around 4 years ago, someone told me that my thighs were beautiful, and I used to hate my thighs because they're so big. And then I've just kind of rolled with it and accepted that. And I think that everyone should appreciate their thick thighs.
Heloise, 5.
Um, God, God, I want to say it's better.
Aw.
End time.
Put me on the
Here's my
spot with that
question.
one. In five
Let's
seconds, like how do I solve world hunger in 5 seconds,
Exactly,
guys? Like, come
right? That's like,
on.
let's all think about that and take a break, and we'll be right back. I hope you all took some time to think about that, and now welcome back. So let's play our final round.
Oh, okay. I have another one. Amy Forever asks, do you feel confident in your body image? I'm gonna, Eloise, I'm gonna give you a second.
No, I'm ready. No,
I'm
I'm
gonna put you on
ready.
the spot. I'm gonna let you prepare.
No, I'm ready for that one.
All right, great. You have 30 seconds. Shay,
I'm
15,
I'm I'm
Will.
glad you're bringing me back in for this one after the last one because yes, it is. Yes, I am confident in my body image. It's so hard, especially with like the phone. I have taught myself that anything I'm seeing on the phone is fake. And if I can be a little mean for a second, I feel like women younger than me who are doing a lot of filler look older than me. So it ends up just making me feel better anyway. Honestly, when I see how swollen their heads are.
Amen to looking
Thank you for
younger.
letting us sit with that. Shay,
That's so real.
15.
I'd say that I'm better than before. I think I'm pretty solidly neutral most of the time, but that's my baseline, and then I kind of fluctuate from there, honestly, depending on the time of the month, really.
All right, Will.
Please tell me I'm not ugly.
You're not.
Please.
You're beautiful. You're
You're
beautiful.
not.
I don't believe you.
Well, then why did you ask? Why did you
You
ask?
guys picked this topic.
Yeah,
Um,
Honestly,
you're
I picked this
pretty.
topic and they tried to fight me. They tried to fight me tooth and nail, and I
Yeah,
wouldn't let it happen.
I think this topic was picked by the CIA to make us all hate
yeah.
ourselves.
This is a
Well, it's not
psyop.
working.
Oh, is it me? I misread this. Okay. Sunny asks, what makes you stop or mess up your health management routine? Kirsten, you have 30 seconds. Heloise, you have 15, and Shay, you have 5.
Wow, put me on the spot. No, I'm just kidding. Nothing, honestly. I didn't have a health routine initially. I didn't know what I was putting in my body. I had no idea what the hell was going on. And then eventually I realized something was wrong. So I started taking account of what I was putting into my body. And now I know what needs to go into it. And since I'm doing majority what I need to do, even when I do something that quote unquote I shouldn't, I feel fine. So nothing can really sway me. I'm fine.
Heloise, you have 15.
You know, it's so hard when you work so much. I feel like that's the biggest thing is to even just find time for yourself, either if you're trying to eat right or you're trying to exercise. Everyone is like so pressed to find time. I think that's my biggest factor. And you can't work out a whole week in one day when you have one day off.
Nice. Thank you.
And Shay, you have 5 seconds.
What messes up my health management routine? When I manage to get into one, depression, honestly.
That's so real.
Just depression.
The one word answer.
well, I have our next question. Sunny also asks, how do you feel when you don't lose weight as fast as you want? Amy, in 30 seconds.
I think I just stopped caring. Like, it doesn't matter. You're not supposed to lose weight fast. If you're losing weight fast, you're doing something wrong. So if I'm not losing it fast, I'm like, cool, I'm doing it right. Sometimes I think it's more about toning than it is about losing, at least for my body. So, you just got to do what's right for you. And then you just need to eat the food. And Shay told me this once, your body's just supposed to take you to where it's supposed to go. So if you're doing that, you're doing it right.
Excellent. Thank you. Kirsten, how do you feel?
Thank you so much for asking, Willard. When I don't lose weight as fast as I want, well, first off, I really don't have a goal of how fast to lose weight. And so I don't deal with that again. And I guess I would just take a maintenance phase for a little bit. Fuck it.
I did just hear maintenance fee.
Maintenance phase. So that's just maintaining your weight for a little bit. So
I
right
would
now I'm in a maintenance phase because I'm not lifting. So I'm
I
not
would accept a
lifting.
maintenance fee from
Oh yeah,
me
if somebody wants to
personally.
give me money just for staying about the
Oh
same
my
weight,
God.
It
Isn't that
Yes.
like,
fluctuates, but it's about the
No,
same. Please pay
Um,
me.
isn't that just paid wrestlers? Like they get paid to stay in their weight class.
True,
yeah.
it's
I'm
true.
gonna go look it up actually. Can we
lastly, I want to ask Heloise.
Start in the kitchen. If you don't feel like you're lifting as much or doing what you should be, just eat right.
Very good.
Oh, is it my turn to ask a question again?
Yeast.
I'm last. I wish I could answer more stuff. I'm having so much fun with you guys. Okay. Jay, you're gonna have 30 seconds to answer. Will, you'll have 15. Amy, you'll have 5. Anonymous asks, do you think body goals and body positivity can coexist? Jay, 30 seconds.
Absolutely, they can. I think that it's just kind of the angle you approach it from, which I guess in my brain is approaching it kind of function and feeling over form. If your body positivity, when you feel, you feel better when you're in better shape. And so I think it kind of goes hand in hand. So yeah, it's just kind of the angle that you're approaching anything from.
Always better to feel good. And
Um,
then, Will, you have 15 seconds.
well, I mean, I think over time, these connotations of what these hashtags mean will change, but I feel like maybe the communities that want to embrace them will still be coexist.
Amy, you have 5 seconds.
They can totally coexist. You just gotta, have goals about your life and then be happy no matter what happens.
Aren't
Ooh.
trends like always like changing too? It's so hard to like every time there's like a body goal, it's gonna change in 5 years, right? And then everyone's gonna do everything totally differently.
Yeah.
Exactly. The
So there's no
goalposts
point,
move.
and the goalpost is gonna move, and then your body is like not a rubber band. It's more like a leather glove if you can only change it so much.
Hmm.
Yeah. I think it's also like, yeah, again, it depends on what the goal is. Is it your goal or someone else's goal for you?
That's so real.
So I think it's positive as long as it's your goals.
That's so true.
So while we're writing down all our goals, we'll take a break and we'll be right back. And we are back. So before we finish, who has any final thoughts on any of these rounds, the questions, or any of the answers? Kirsten is raising her hand, everybody.
Thank you
Can
for
I go after?
thank you for
Yes.
telling everyone. No, but very seriously and in earnest, I want to thank you guys for coming to have this conversation here with me. I know that a lot of us were a little nervous about it, and I think that a lot of the things that were brought up were really important and they're things that people need to hear. As a person and as a mom, my personal relationship with the idea of body positivity and body goals has changed a lot because it shifted from how am I feeling about myself into how am I teaching my child to think about herself. And I'm realizing that we are not prioritizing health in the world and it skews both ways and neither side is recognizing the other. So it's important that we have these conversations and we set the record straight. So thank you guys so much.
Thanks.
Absolutely. That is so important. Kind of like
Glad you wanted to have
watching.
me.
Heloise,
Um,
you said you wanted to say.
Yeah, I wanted to say for anyone out there listening who maybe feels insecure about their body or who is seeing stuff on the internet that is making them feel bad. Maybe you didn't feel bad before, but then you open your phone and you're seeing someone with a better body than you. The internet is all fake, but that aside, from my personal experience in strip clubs, I do want to say I have seen people of all shapes and sizes and genders and different stages in their transition make money in the strip club. So you don't know what other people think is attractive. If you see a really skinny girl on Instagram with like a million followers, that doesn't mean that like you're not attractive. There's always going to be someone who wants you.
I
Everyone is
think
beautiful and everyone's a princess.
I
I
love
think
that.
Yeah.
that an
Yeah.
excellent philosopher once said, and I quote, "Somebody want that milkshake."
That's
So
crazy.
true. There
That's
is
wonderful.
something for everybody. Then I will say one thing, the question I didn't get to answer about like how your kind of body goals and positivity have changed as you age, which is like, man, I feel so much better about myself, like physically in my 30s than my whole life. Like that's just I'm very excited to get to care less with every decade, honestly.
I
So
think something that I realized is in the first like 20, 25 years of your life, you are physically changing constantly. Your body's constantly changing. Your like hormones are constantly fluctuating. Like you're going through literal physical changes your whole life up to that point. So when that finally stops, you don't really understand. You don't really process it. And some people don't process it for a long time, which is why people don't know how to take care of themselves. They take care of themselves like they are children. And it's not a dig in any way. They just don't know any better. They were cared for a certain way as children, and that's all they know. And it's taking a toll and it's scary.
Yeah.
so true, honestly, that like, yeah, it's kind of like, oh yeah, my body is kind of done, at least for now, where it's like a
Yeah,
couple
you're
years where
not
it's like,
growing
Well, you
anymore unless
never,
you're
yeah,
but
doing
you
it on
never stop
purpose.
changing though. Like, I feel like that idea of you have one big change in your teens is also kind of like a myth, right? Or we
Hmm.
wouldn't look different in our 50s than we do right now because our body's always changing, going through different life cycles and life stages. Like, nothing's
Yeah.
ever going to be a constant or the same, no matter how bad you want to be.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's so true. Also, kind of something at least like vocally, like your voice is still a part of your body, and
Mm.
it's kind of I'd say like women are like AFAB people. Your voice is supposed to like hit your kind of peak, your like maturity and peak in your 30s. And that's something that I've also kind of noticed, like in addition to just getting better from experience and practice, is like, I don't know, everything just feels like more settled and stronger.
Yeah,
So
it's so important to learn how to take care of yourself where you are and not to stop learning because your body, it's not a closed system. So
yeah.
as long as you're putting things in and you're expending energy, you have to take all of that into account. You have to take care of yourself or your body's going to break down.
Yeah,
And it
what's the
doesn't
point
matter if
of
you're
like
5
dying
or
at
under.
30, but you look 18 because you did a bunch of Botox?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got to be careful about what you're putting in your body.
Not saying
absolutely.
Botox will kill you, but just, you can't just prioritize looks over like how it actually the machine is functioning.
Hmm.
Yeah. And like also your body physically needs different things at different times. Like, it's kind of like, yeah, you can't, eat like a teenager, your whole life, but also it's like even what kind of vitamins you take.
Yeah.
So,
Oh man, there are so many rabbit holes regarding this topic that I want to go down. But first and foremost, I want to thank Heloise so much for coming and play with us today. And it was great to meet you this way and get your perspective. And I always like to ask any guest host that comes on the show, what did you think of this game and playing with this topic and these questions?
Yeah, I thought it was a good time. I already know half the hosts, so it was a good time hanging out with you guys.
absolutely.
We really enjoyed having you. I would personally love to have you again.
I would love to come back and hang out with you guys again. I think it'd be really fun.
Hell yeah. I feel like it's always a great excuse guest list is like, who do I want to see and hang out with for a
Who do
couple
I want
hours?
to hang out with today?
So
So, Eloise, do you have any plugs for the month of February? What's coming up? Where to
Yes.
find you, where to follow you, where we can support you?
All of my socials are at Heloise Joy, HeloiseJoy. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, it's all the same. And then I will be performing at the Velvet Whip February the 7th at 8 p.m. Tickets are on my Instagram, the Velvet Whip's Instagram, Whispers Cabaret. I'll be performing with live music. So anyone in the Philly area should definitely come check it out. It's a private speakeasy. And there'll be a lot of different performers. So February 7th, 8 p.m. Doors show at 9. I usually go on at like 10 p.m. It's a pretty fun late show.
Awesome.
Woo!
Uh, who here knew the fun fact? Speakeasies are kind of like a fascination of mine.
I did not know that.
Yes.
I just found one the other day, and they're, I don't know, secret hideaway fun club places.
I
That's
love
so
them.
fun.
Whenever I go and travel anywhere, I need to find the speakeasy. It's the best.
Gotta find it.
What
Adorable.
what do you like most about like performing, working in that kind of venue, Heloise?
Money. No. Well, the specific show I do, we all of the profits go to the entertainer. So if you buy a ticket, a very small portion is going to rent the space at the venue, and then everything else is being split evenly among the performers. So I personally really like that cast because it's just like a very it's like a food co-op, but for burlesque. So it's nice that the people performing are making the money, not the venue or the bar. It's
Wow.
really centered around us, but it does take on the pressure of having to force people to buy tickets.
Hmm.
Whereas, like, if you are operating somewhere where like they are bringing the people to you, they are not going to pay you very well.
Hmm.
So it's very give or take. You really have to put in the effort. But I just, I love performing. Who doesn't love being on stage and having dozens, if not hundreds, of people saying how much they love you and giving you money?
I hate it.
Yeah, sometimes it's yeah, that's what sucks though when you're like not on and you don't want to go and you're like, oh no, I have to like go be hot and have all these people love me and take pictures of me. I hate my life. And then you feel like an ass. You feel like an ass for feeling that way. It's fun. We all
You
have so
don't
much fun.
you don't have to feel that way every day.
When you have to perform and you're not on, you like feel almost like you have a split personality, right? Because you're just
Oh,
like pissed, and then you just go on and you're so happy, and you're like, oh, I'm happy
oh, absolutely.
to be
For that 3 minutes, everything was fine.
here. Yeah. And then my big thing is when I get down, I'm just like, I don't know what happened up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you don't even remember when you get down. You're like, everyone looked and clapped and laughed, but I don't remember. You just have a
That's
performer blackout.
Oh yeah.
that's so real.
And I think like for all those moments that you're like, I don't want to have people look at me today. I just don't feel like it. You can tell them all to listen to you on AMA 50.
Oh my God, that's
So
so true.
thank you all so much for listening today to the AMA
My
50
pleasure.
podcast. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you'd like to submit your own questions to be answered in a future episode, our DMs are always open at AMA50podcast on Instagram or send us an email at AMA50podcast@gmail.com and we look forward to your questions. So Heloise, we always do this thing where we say goodbye and we sign out like it's still 2020 and we wave on Zoom. So we're gonna do that. I've been Amy.
I'm Kirsten.
I'm Shay.
I'm Heloise.
And I'm Will.
Oh, we did it. We did the
Bye,
thing.
guys. We're
Bye,
waving.
Goodbye.
guys. Bye. What if I just hung up really quick? Like, bye.
No,
No, no, no.
Bye.
I literally almost just ended the Zoom by reflex.